Welcome back to Raptors Today. Let's talk a little Raptors Hornets. Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern is the tip. First of all, I want to get your thoughts on the rookie Brandon Miller. Does he look like the real deal to you guys?
I think for a rookie to come in the league and everything be new to them, I feel like when you're able to put up numbers in games and you're able to score and you show maturity beyond your years, that's always a good sign. So looks great to me. I think the numbers support that, but his overall play, like adjusting to the defense in the NBA, adjusting to the way offense is played in the NBA, and being a specialist and finding something that you're good at and contributing to a team, it's not easy to do when you're young and everything's new and you're, every city, you're traveling every night and you're probably partying and enjoying life as a rookie, and to stay mentally locked in, that's always impressive. So, I tip my hat to him, and I think he's done well to start the year.
I think he has a chance to be good in this league. Yeah. You think about it. I mean, the only thing I worry about is being in a losing situation, how much that wears on you and how much you can avoid those bad habits from seeping in. You know what I mean? So if he can avoid that, I think he has the potential to make some noise in this league, but his numbers are fine for a rookie. He's doing a great job.
Yeah, the numbers here for Charlotte, not fine. Defensive rating, worst in the league. At some point, you have to make a decision and bring in some guys that are maybe going to be impactful inside the locker room. Like Houston went out and got Fred, and they went out and got Dylan Brooks and Jeff Green, I think it was. They're trying to change the culture of these young guys that they have there. It's probably time for Charlotte to start thinking about doing the same thing. They have enough young talent.
Each organization's in a different phase. They have different objectives and how they see the next 2, 5, 7, whatever, how many years they project forward. So depending on where Charlotte is, maybe they're on pace to do what they have to do next season in terms of addressing something like that. But I agree, some veteran leadership would help that team. But it's got to be veteran leadership that can still produce on the floor.
Bingo.
And that's why Fred is great in Houston. That's why Jeff Green is awesome in Houston, because he can still produce on the floor, and he's got that stamp. You know what I mean? This is a big-time guy in the NBA. So they need players like that, but what organization doesn't want vets that can get it done, right?
Well, and they've got some, like I said, nice young talent like LaMelo Ball. Obviously, he's injured right now and spent most of last year injured. But the numbers he was putting up in the last couple of weeks were off the charts. Does he impact winning? I'm not sure. But Mark Williams, nice player as well.
Yeah, another young piece that they can build around. To 13 and 10 is great numbers, and he just changes the way teams can attack the rim because he's so long. He's a great shot blocker. I mean, I don't think the one block per game shows how many shots he actually changes each game. So a good young piece for them to build around. But it takes time, man. Winning takes time. And, you're going to have players that are going to have to make mistakes and mature and get better. And that's what you hope Charlotte can do, is that, over the next couple of years, they can actually put it together. Vets will come there if it's a winning situation. And, in the past, they have had vets and it still didn't work. So hopefully in the next little bit they can.
So how do you see the Raptors matching up with Charlotte, Sherman, and what needs to happen to sort of right the ship here? Because 4 losses in 5 games.
Yeah, I think obviously they need to be more consistent as a group on both sides of the basketball. But I'd prefer defensively, if you're going to hang your hat on something, I'd prefer you to be more consistent on the defensive end. Offensively, they're still trying to figure things out. And what are we, 21 games in? And that's something that, you get it, but you kind of thought it would be further along, and it isn't. But defensively, this team, the Raptors, has the ability, based on just this roster, to be a very good defensive team. Yeah. And I think they've got to consistently dig in on that side of the ball.
All right, next game for the Raptors is Friday in Charlotte against the Hornets. 7 p.m. Eastern is the tip. You can catch it on Sportsnet and TSN 1050. I appreciate you guys watching from home. Thanks for joining me on the show, and maybe we can all have like a jump shot party one day.
I'm so down to do that.
It's not going to happen.
You're done.
There's no chance.
Done.
There's no chance.
Yeah.
You don't shoot it all ever?
Not with him.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.